What's up, guys? It's Zach, the host of the Auxoro podcast. So I spoke to Sam about 2 months ago over the computer. This is our first podcast in person, and I want to tell you a little bit why I'm excited to talk to Sam in person for the second time. Sam is someone who is not only a beast in the photography world. He started working professionally for companies like PacSun when he was 15, 16 years old. He's 20 now, but he's someone that seems like they are incredibly down to earth, incredibly grounded, and dedicated to the craft. He's not just riding this photography wave. After talking with him in person, it's obvious that he is 150 fucking percent into this. I wasn't really planning on starting with this, but I was going through your recent photos on Instagram and I saw the behind the scenes from Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
Walk me through, from your perspective, what that whole day was like, that interaction between them. What were you kind of doing on set? What was the flow like?
I got a last minute call to come, and I showed up, and obviously I didn't really know what the dynamic was going to be, but like always with Shawn, it's just so chill. I just stayed there for the majority of the day and shot all the in-between moments, like them on set. The lighting was perfect, which was cool. Overall, pretty cool experience.
For you, is someone behind the scenes telling you what they want some of the shots to look like, or you just kind of jump in when you see something and then wait?
That's why I think I might have really liked shooting BTS for this more than something else. Is I wasn't the only photographer. There was enough people covering everything that I sort of just had control of like what I wanted to shoot. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the photos were, like I said, us just hanging out, and then some of them were on set, and then like the moments, between hanging out and going to set. And I was like just blown away with how many genuine moments I caught, laughs and all that kind of thing. And it was all shot on film, of course, which was, it was sick. He loved the photos, made me happy. Yeah, definitely an experience for the books. I was honored to be there.
I want people to know about your workshop because I think it is incredible what you're doing, giving other people that want to learn to take photos.
What separates my workshop from other workshops and the importance that I'm putting into it is, I'm always preaching that you can't teach art, and obviously I do tap into like a lot of my preferences, not end all be alls, but preferences from an artistic standpoint where the workshop is concerned. But what I'm more focused on is how you take what you love as a photographer and you build it into a business. Mm-hmm. What that looks like socially, what that looks like from a business perspective, relating with models, everything. I walk step by step through the process. I have a booklet, I have everything so people can take notes. It's a very in-depth, probably 2 to 3 hour long process where people can ask questions, where I'm just diving into, from the moment you decide, okay, I want to build this into the business, to the time you're sending the email to the agencies, the brands.
What runs through your mind when you see that photo? What was going on?
This is fucking iconic. That was the first thing that came to my mind is, holy shit, this is textbook, bro. But dude, the lighting was just perfect, and like the vibe was sick, and I was kind of just firing away. I wasn't, like that one, I didn't even, like that one was so cool to me. I posted it because it's a little different, it's a little farther away, less detail, it's kind of mysterious, and like I didn't realize how sick it was gonna come off. It's really hazy and like dark and like...
But it plays into the vibe.
Exactly.
Is this on film?
Yeah.
So you don't see this right away then?
No, I didn't see it for quite a little bit.
I love photos like this because it's super in the moment, just to preface it.
Yeah.
What was going on?
That was somewhere in between London and Paris on the plane, and we were all pretty sleep deprived, I'd like to say. That girl works her ass off, bro. Like she's always grinding, always hustling so hard, especially with like the release of her new song, which is a banger for the record. And we were flying to the BTS show in Paris from London, and of course I had to cover it.
What is going on? This is the photo shoot with Emma Bella.
My whole thing here was like, who's the man in the mirror, pretty much. I think that's like a very important thing, is to that plays off self-reflection and just consistently looking at yourself in the mirror and making sure you're happy with the person you are. And if you're not happy, understanding and accepting that you're not perfect, look at why you're not perfect. I think it's good to just go, this is a bad habit. and maybe I don't have the strength to correct it right now, but at one point I'm going to correct this. You know, I think that that's a very like reasonable mindset. So for me, those photos meant a lot because I'm just consistently trying to look at myself and understand how I act and how I go through life. And I'm wearing eyeliner, which I just thought was sick.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time to stop by the humble abode. Appreciate it.
Of course, man.
We just got done with our podcast with Sam Dameshek. This was a cool conversation to have because it really didn't focus on a lot of the extravagancy, a lot of the flash that comes with being associated with people like that in the music industry and the model industry. It was more just about the mindset behind what goes into the work, you know, how you take a break creatively, some of the anxieties and issues that go along with pursuing what you want to do every day in the public spotlight. And yeah, I'm glad we had this conversation. It was kind of like a therapy session for me too, and can't wait for you guys to listen.